You know, out of everyone I expected to adopt Blizzard and Needle, I wasn't expecting it to actually be Santa Claus. But Blizzard and Needle just got adopted by Santa Claus. That's kind of amazing. Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims 4 Snowy Sled Dog Saga. And we are here with Ashley, who has just finished up, finally. Oh heck, and we're getting a call from Kailano, is wondering if, oh my gosh, okay, Kailano, you can go ahead and come over. That is so ironic that he literally just called and was like, hey, I want to come over, just as we got started. But welcome back, my friends, to the Snowy Sled Dog Saga, where Ashley Hunter, our hopefully soon to be a world-famous snowboarder, has just finished up a fishing video that she was asked to do to help promote the Snowy Sled Dogs brand and become even more famous as a rising star. So we're actually going to go ahead and take Greypuchan home. Oh gosh, and I guess we could go ahead and try to upgrade Greypuchan pretty soon too, with like a better camera. Maybe somebody has some handiness skill. I wonder if Kailano has handiness skill, or maybe Ayaka does. We'll worry about that when we get back home. But let's pick up Greypuchan and then we'll go ahead and send Ashley home. And back at home, things are different here, friends! Oh my gosh! The puppies are gone! Needle and Blizzard are actually gone! They got adopted out. We went ahead and we put them up for adoption. And I wasn't exactly sure who would adopt them or what would happen, but none other than Clement Frost, known as Santa Claus himself in The Sims 4, adopted Blizzard and Needle. So even though we adopted them out kind of fast as soon as they became adults, I don't feel that bad because they got adopted by Santa. They're gonna go and become true blue snowy sled dogs, and that just blew my mind. And they also actually got adopted. Oh, and there's a town potluck starting? No wonder Kailana wants to come over. I bet he wants to like maybe hang out for dinner. So maybe we'll meet up with like some of our friends for dinner, because Ashley actually has a requirement to get focused and to be funny with 5 different Sims. So maybe if we finish up a whole bunch of work today, then we'll go ahead and we'll just take all of our friends out to dinner, because that sounds like something that Ashley would do. Now that we have all of this money, we got so much money from adopting out those puppies to none other than Santa Claus, which is pretty exciting. And let's come up and then we're going to feel the love and give special smoochies to our boy Chomper. Oh, hey! To go ahead and praise Chomper. And over here, we actually just finished writing some celebrity gossip with the brand new gig that we signed up our freelance writer. I switched her over to the freelance writing career instead. Ayaka! So we're going to go ahead and this is going to be, let's see, juicy gossip about celebrities. You'll never guess what we found. Let's see. Tales of, celebrity trash cans. There we go. I think Ayaka just made up some stuff about like, you might be able to find this in so-and-so's trash. And that actually completed her first gig. That was so cool. So we worked on her gig, aspiring writer like gossip. And then you write the clickbait article, and then you submit it. And I switched her over to the Fighting Words freelance career to see how this works out so that we can try to get her just kind of famous as a freelance writer. And all of the money she makes from being a freelance writer, we will actually put into her little piggy bank so that we can make sure that it is separate for her own funds. And we'll actually talk, maybe tonight Ayaka might have some nice juice with our friends and she can tell them the story of woe, the new event that Ayaka herself has going on in her life because of what her parents might do to us. But we'll talk about that later. Let's submit the article for now. I've never done this before, so this is very exciting. Let's see, freelancer, how do you submit the article? Get article approved. Okay, so, oh, it's going to be in her inventory. Oh, let's send it to the client for approval, however that happens. Nothing beats a good breakup article. Using pictures and information provided by Fab magazine, Ayaka was able to craft a heartbreaking article featuring 2 Plum Bob Pictures' most prominent stars and how their love was torn apart by studio schedules, nightly parties, and a secret lover. Fab magazine gushes about it so much, they used it as the cover of their article in the latest issues and gave Ayaka a little extra for the contract. That is so cool. Yay! Okay, so Ayaka did great on her little gig, and I guess that moved her up on performance, which is kind of cool. And yes, now that we actually have Ashley back home, we're gonna go ahead and let Ashley like feel the love with Chomper real quick. And then I think we're gonna have Ayaka come over and maybe show off hand calluses, clean out spoiled food. Oh my gosh, look at how inspired Ashley's feeling because she's like done so many things and she actually was working out in the great outdoors doing her fishing. And we actually need to be funny with 5 different Sims. So let's actually have her go ahead and maybe joke about barnacles because we just finished doing the special fishing thing that we were supposed to do. And let's give Ayaka the goldfish. That sounds adorable. And then we're actually going to have Ayaka start working on editing the video. And once we submit the video, we'll say the girls are done with their work for the day. And we will finish off the rest of this social media career that we've got the Snowy Sled Dogs brand wrapped up in by sending them out to dinner with, we'll take 5 Sims to dinner, like our friend Kailano, and then we might just pick some random Sims. We actually did a little bit of fishing with this girl Pepper Bell, so we might invite her to dinner as well. And that could be really fun. And we'll celebrate like the puppies finding a new home and everything while we're at it. Also, Ayaka actually got this want to level up in the Mischief skill from being a Renaissance Sim. So we're absolutely going to work on that. I don't know how, but we're going to make it happen.
Curva. Polino.
She's so childish and I love it. All right, and let's see, what's she doing now? Let's chat with Ashley for a minute. Then maybe do...
Ooks. Zomboski. Zubatube. Lava Zubi.
Maybe start a preposterous rumor to like share the work we were working on today.
Michi Parsife.
And then we'll have Ashley give her maybe a funny gift of the goldfish that we just snagged. And then we'll let Ashley go ahead and maybe work on cooking pet food or planting something because she's feeling super inspired and excited about the gardening that they've got going after the flower festival. But these two are going to need to learn how to work together to really get that Snowy Sled Dog brand going. Okay. Oh no! The gift was not appreciated. The funny gift was actually a fake one. I feel bad now. Let's give her the real goldfish. I'm sorry, Ayaka. We were just trying to be playful. Alright, we'll give her the goldfish. And hopefully that'll go over well. Oh, and look at Chomps! Chomps just wants to play. And you know what? We haven't had time to play with the dogs in a long time. So let's actually grab the ball. And let's actually go ahead and maybe... Let's ask Chomper to maybe go potty outside. And we'll ask Iggy to maybe go potty outside. We'll give her some special smoochies. And you know what? I think we'll go work with Igloo and we'll see if the dogs want to breed now that the puppies are gone. And if they don't, we might think about getting ourselves some foster puppies at some point in the near future. And Kailano, yes, Kailano, you can come over and hang out. He really wants to come over before we finish up and are ready for dinner. But all right, so I'm really excited. I think, did Ayaka transfer all of the videos? Let's check. View video inventory. There's the fishing video. Glimpses of gold among the minnows is the fishing video. We were asked to do this by the PR agency that Ashley has started to get the Snowy Sled Dogs brand noticed by, but unfortunately Grey Buchan isn't upgraded, so we have really poor quality. Do we have good handiness? We have decent handiness with Ayaka. Maybe we can get somebody to help us with these upgrades. We'll work on it later. For now, let's go ahead and we're going to edit up the Glimpses of Gold video. Let's edit the video and start making it nicer. And when we get it submitted, we'll send the girls out to dinner. We have so much money now! I think that Ayaka would want to spend the money actually going ahead. No, Igloo, do not poop inside the house! Okay, Igloo, if you have to go outside, like, ask to go potty outside, Iggy. And we're gonna see, I think Igloo has the rainbow poop effect right now, and we're actually trying, oh, look at the kitten! It's okay, kitten. We're actually trying to get Igloo to the point where she will have the gold poop effect. So we'll try to work on that too. And hey, Kailano, Kailano just came over, so we'll let him do whatever he wants to do right now.
So.
Oh. Oh, what's wrong with the kitten? And then we'll try to take good care of the kitten in just a second, too. Alright, we'll let these two chat while Ashley is working. What was that? What were they chatting about? What on earth? Kailano, did he just come in here and, like, start flirting? I was not expecting that. That took me by surprise for sure. Meanwhile, let's see if Iggy has the... Okay, Iggy also has the rainbow poop. So we're actually going to try feeding her the pet treat for poop randomizer. Because we are trying really hard to go ahead and get our dogs to start having golden poop so we can get more money from them and say that it's from the sled dog racing that we can do with them. Alright, hopefully that'll work. Let's go ahead and mop that up. We're still feeling a little embarrassed because we need to do our rock climbing, but we've got a lot of, like, animals to take care of. We've got our friend over. Is Kailano on he's on the computer again. I swear, I feel like he comes over so that he can go ahead and try doing, like, work on the computer to encourage them to go out. But I'm gonna actually open notebook. I think you can... Someone told me about how you can actually turn this computer... Computer settings! There we go! Lock computer for everyone but the household. Sorry, Kailano. We really don't need you working on this right now. And then let's actually have Kailano. I guess we can be funny with him. We'll work on that. We'll come up and we'll be funny with him. So maybe tell an outrageous story about the fish we caught, and we can give him the minnow we caught. So we will give Ashley the gold, and we'll give Ayaka the goldfish, and we'll give Kailano the minnow, because why not? All right. And then we'll give friendly gift of our first minnow, because it was actually the first time Ashley's ever been fishing. So she leveled up her fishing skill earlier today, which I think is pretty adorable. Oh wow, it's really late. They're gonna go out to dinner together really, really late, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. Meanwhile, Kailano's feeling pretty pumped. And do a social prank. You know what? I feel like Ayaka is becoming a bit of a bad influence on us because we always want to do pranks now. Alright, what would a good social prank be? Maybe... Let's see. Okay, he's feeling playful too. That's so funny. Maybe we'll go ahead and do like a what's that spot to get that over with. Meanwhile, the video has been edited. Ayaka, we are not going to bed. We're gonna have like a party night today. Is it good enough? It's only fair quality. Alright, let's go ahead and add some effects. Ayaka's got really good skills for this. We need to submit a great video. Ooh, he was not tricked by that. Make a prank call. She is feeling so... Travel to the park. She's just feeling like so silly right now. Let's actually make a prank call then. I've never made a prank call. How do you do that? Let's see. Respond to mail. Make a prank call. Let's actually make a prank call to... I'm just gonna close my eyes and pick this one. Because I feel like part of being, like, doing prank calls is not really knowing who you're calling. Okay, Ayaka's a bad influence. I feel like Kailano's a little embarrassed about Ashley making prank calls. I feel like Ayaka's a bad, childish influence about these things. Oh, we lost a little... What was that? Speak up. I can't hear you. Actually, I can hear you. I know you're playing a prank on me. Okay, so she got caught there. Be mischievous. Like, go to a bar. What is up with you tonight, you goose? So she actually wants to, like, be mischievous. Let's see. Maybe lie about career a little bit, about how good they're doing at their snowy sled dogs. And I feel like Ayaka's the type where she gets really serious when it's time to work. And actually, since this is taking a little longer than I thought it would for her to edit the videos, I'll tell you guys why Ayaka is actually taking this work extremely seriously. You see, her parents had her locked in to a university that was very, very expensive, and her family basically had her lined up to get a job at a company that her mother has been working at her mother's entire life. Alright, let's go ahead and add transitions to try to make the video even better. I think Ayaka's getting annoyed with how hard it is to work with poor quality videos, so she wants to get better gear so that we can, get all of this working better, faster. But Ayaka's parents are really strict, and they wanted her to follow a very traditional business model. And Ayaka ended up kind of ditching that. She has always been more into like toys, anime, collectibles. She's been much more into a childish streak than her parents ever approved of, and they were beginning to really force her to kind of give up all of the things that she loves and really devote herself to the dry business world and follow in her mother's footsteps at this company they had lined up for her. But Ayaka was willing to risk it all and risk her parents like fury and disapproval, which has always been right there for her whole life, by leaving the house and coming to join the Snowy Sled Dogs because she believes that they can actually make something of this. And Ayaka's going to work really hard to prove that. She is a hard worker. She just wants to be able to have a little bit of joy in her life, and going to a soul-sucking cubicle job is not her idea of a good time, even if that's like what her mom is absolutely determined to have her line up to do. So Ayaka actually has her own challenge now that she is one of our main characters, where before the end of fall, we actually need to gather up at least 25,000 simoleons in cash that we just have with us, so that when Ayaka's parents come to visit, Ayaka can prove that their little founder startup company of the Snowy Sled Dogs brand was enough. And if we don't have 25,000 simoleons, there's a high likelihood that Ayaka will actually have to leave the household and join a dry business career, and we'll have to figure out a different way to save our friend from that terrible fate. Maybe by getting like 100,000 simoleons. So we have to prove to her parents that we can make it work before the end of autumn. We also have a lot of other events that we'll talk about later, but I just wanted to let you guys know that Ayaka now has her own storyline we're going to be working on too, and that's why she takes this business so seriously. Alright, also I think she just finished editing the video. It is now great quality with effects and transitions added. We're going to have Ashley actually upload it. And we're gonna you know what Ayaka will want for sure? A coffee machine. Okay, we're gonna get a coffee machine in here. That sounds perfect, because Ayaka's gonna be like up writing all the time. She's gonna want to be able to have whatever she needs. There we go. She's gonna want to have whatever she needs to be able to get plenty to drink. So that's electronics. I want appliances. And what's the fanciest? Here's the espresso machine. And I think with the espresso machine, you also have to have the Grindomatic, which is like 2 whole slots. So let's actually see. I think I just downloaded brew all your favorite teas or coffees straight into your mug with the touch of a button. Yes, I actually just got this Mugnificent Personal Brewer. And this is another Ravasheen item, so you can do tea and coffee from the same thing, which sounds perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get a surface. I think it needs to go on a counter. So maybe I could get... Oh, that's actually really cool looking! I wonder... Here, can I get like a counter off into the corner? Is that something we could do? Almost, almost. Maybe if I moved it up 1. Okay, we'd have to kind of play with that. I don't like having the counters, but I don't think you can put the coffee machines on anything other than a counter, unfortunately. We're never going to be able to reach that trash, so we'll move that. Do I have to put a counter here? On the plus side, I mean, we definitely are going to be able to have all of the coffee that we want. We'll try to make this work. It's awkward. Very awkward, but we'll try to make this work over here. Because Ayaka's gonna want her coffee. Alright, appliances. Let's grab this Coffee-matic. There we go. And then let's turn... Oh, there's a cute pink one! And now we can decorate all around it. We'll do this green one and we can decorate all around it. I really... Okay, can that go on maybe a... end table? I know it can't. I know this is... That's so cute! I never noticed that before! Come on, let me put it on the... You can't put it on the end table, that's fine. I never noticed that before. That is adorable. The world's fastest table. It's literally a snowboarding table. I should have used that as decoration. We'll put that down. Let's put that down into Ashley's room. Of course. All right, let's see. We'll just kind of shove it at the back. She would absolutely have something like this in her room. It's just too freaking cute. We'll just leave it like that for now. All right, meanwhile, back upstairs. We'll let Ayaka try this out. Oh, we can upgrade it too. Okay, brew a cup of coffee, pitch black, brew bee tea. Oh, cool. So she can have just like straight up coffee or some pitch black. Let's get some just straight up coffee. So it's not fancy espresso. I might still want to do a little bit of an update, but I like that she can get coffee and tea from this. We'll try drinking that. And then while we do that, oh, Ashley's really embarrassed from an awkward comment and the failed prank. So I think that she was trying really hard to do like the prank phone call to sort of be playful in front of Kailano, and he wasn't feeling it. Meanwhile, let's upload that video with Ashley. And then Ayaka is going to have a quick sip of her coffee. And then once we're done with that, it'll be time to go to dinner! Igloo, you're a good girl. I guess you'll have to come too. Ashley, that photo was spot on. You nailed the exact trend our client requested. We didn't have to edit a thing. Yay! Alright, we gained a whole bunch more followers. We now got some payments from that video. Sweet and fantastic. And I think Ayaka would be like, and that money's going directly back into buying better gear. So we'll work on getting better gear in a little bit, but let's take everybody out to dinner. And there we go, very, very late into the night as the girls finally wrap up their big project, and apparently it's ghost night at the bar, which we're just going to casually ignore. We are out for some, I think, sayaki. I think we have some sayaki with our friends. Check this out. And because Ashley actually has that need to go ahead and be funny with 5 different Sims, and where are you going, sir? We actually have it set up so that we have 5 Sims with us. Kailano, who ended up coming over anyway, he invited himself over because he really likes to hang out. Even though he has a house key, he does tend to ask if he can come over, which I think is really, really sweet. And then over here, we actually have Taro, who we haven't seen in a long time, but Ashley does indeed know. He is a barista, and he actually ran into the house one day when I think we like had a house fire or something to make sure we were okay, and we met him as a neighbor. He's sort of erratic, and he can be kind of rude, but he is indeed one of our neighbors, and so Ashley tries to include him as a potential friend. And then this is actually the vet that we met over at the veterinarian place, and I thought it would be fun to have her. She's a townie named Mayumi. Mayumi, I thought it'd be fun to have her go ahead and join us. And I think that Taro like immediately has a crush on Mayumi. I just got that like vibe as soon as I put them down. I don't actually know anything. Oh, she's a green fiend who is gloomy and a music lover. That's so cool. I would love to know more about her. And I guess we can kind of take a peek. Okay, she is a painter extraordinaire, so she really likes painting. That might be a really fun thing to learn like a little bit more about her with. So, oh, meet someone new. Yeah, Ayaka. Okay, well, we can go ahead and I guess offer to join Hot Pot to this random person. And maybe go ahead and introduce ourselves to this stranger since we want to meet someone new. But I thought this would be really cool just to have like a late night dinner and try to make this a more casual thing so we can start hanging out with people. Make a friend. Maybe we can like become friends with Taro. Let's go ahead and maybe tell a joke about vampires because we're out eating so late. And then I will also directly control Ayaka, who wants to level up Mischief skill. So I think Ayaka would definitely love being mischievous to Taro for sure. So let's go ahead and maybe lie about career. And then maybe we'll go ahead and have her instill with fake confidence, which is kind of rude, but Ayaka definitely wouldn't hesitate to do that if she felt like it would be worth it. Oh, and we have some fans coming on by! If we weren't out with our friends, we would possibly try to sign autographs. But this is fun. Oh, look at Kailano. He's really struggling with those chopsticks, but he got it. He eventually got it. But this is fun. I love trying to have more social events like this, just to sort of get a feeling of what the Sims' lives could be like. I don't know who this random guy is, but I guess he was just begging for some, like, fresh hot pot. And then we'll chat with... We will chat with Mayumi and maybe learn a little bit more about her. Maybe ask about Day. And try to be friendly. Oh, and then let's get the requirement to be funny with more people down. So we'll try to tell a joke to this like stranger who just showed up. We'll do an impression. And then we'll come over and maybe try a knock-knock joke on Ayumi. Ayaka is just like spinning her chopsticks in the air. She's so good at that. Alright, and she still wants to level up her Mischief skill, so I feel like she would definitely spend a little bit of time being mischievous to Taro. So we'll chase him down in just a second after she goes to the bathroom. And I feel like I'll go ahead and if Taro's feeling super confident and wants to meet someone new, let's let him maybe, if he's feeling confident, do a bold pickup line just to see how it goes down. Taro's not one of our main characters, but whenever we control some of our friends just to try to immerse ourselves deeper in their stories, I think it's kind of fun. Oh, it worked! Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness, that worked a lot! What? Okay, shared sadness from close sentiments towards someone feeling bad. Oh, I think she's actually feeling bad that Ashley is clearly tired. But that's really cute! I can't believe that actually worked. Oh my gosh, let's go ahead and tease. Maybe... Let's do an impression to Taro to kind of tease him and pull his leg a little bit too and be like, dude, bold pickup line, huh? And then we just have more strangers sitting down for our hot pot. Who are you people and why do you want our hot pots? Wow, she's actually feeling really flirty now. We may have just hit something off between the vet tech and Taro. That's really funny. Alright. Let's go ahead and maybe tell a funny story about, hey, you want to hear how we met Ayaka? Or we met Taro? He actually showed up when our house tried to catch on fire. Alright, that's going well. Ayaka's back. And she's actually feeling super playful, which is great. Where's Taro? Because she would definitely come over and be mischievous to him. Let's see. I think she'd trick with hand buzzer for sure. Oodles and noodles of fun from feeling close with someone nearby. Oh, that's cute. Also, what the heck? Okay, hang on. Our money definitely broke. It was more like this. Sorry about that. That was from like moving people around so that we could have them come join us. That should not have happened. Alright, can we level up the Mischief skill with Taro? Because that's definitely something Ashley would do, or like Ayaka would do. And he seems kind of into it too. Alright. Let's start a rumor. And maybe we can go ahead and... What? Pretend to be slapped? Slap him silly. She can be very mischievous. That's so funny. We'll go play with Ayaka a little bit more. Or we'll play with Taro a little bit more. Alright. Meanwhile, yay! We have completed... Oh, that's where we got the money from. We've completed the Be Funny with 5 different Sims thing. It's 3 in the morning. I like... We're meeting a whole bunch of new people. Which is pretty cool. But I wonder who's the closest to being able to make friends. Let's see if we can maybe isolate Taro really quickly. And be like, hey, let's just come over, let's like talk real quick. I think Ayaka just wants to completely play with him. I think Kailano's a little shy. He kind of, oh, he's feeling really flirty from a special connection with someone nearby. Oh, I wonder if he might want to try to flirt with someone. Oh, so actually Kailano is spooked by the ghosts who were in the bar. There's just a floating future cube here. There's just a floating... Okay, I think Kailano's like, don't you guys notice there's like freaking ghosts everywhere? I think that he'd be a little freaked out by that. So we're actually going to have Ashley maybe come out here with Taro really quickly. Just to like try to spend a minute maybe visiting with him and see if we can get our friendship up there, because Ashley wants to become better friends. And Ayaka has now reached Mischief level 4. She can share conspiracy theories, and she can start chain letters or use an observatory to spy on neighbors, and she can become partners in crime with other Sims. She would absolutely do that with Ashley. I think she's feeling good. Now she's back to wanting to, like, buy B-boxes and things. And meanwhile, we're gonna have Ashley come out here. Maybe ask about day. And what she's going... No, Taro, you hold still. You come back over here. Get back out here, Taro. Get back out here. Dang it! I was gonna try to have it look a little suspicious, like taking Taro outside on his own. For goodness gravy gracious. And work for Taro starts in an hour, so he actually needs to leave soon. Feeling bitter about someone nearby. Apparently we have a grudge with somebody nearby, and I don't know who. The dogs are ready to go home and sleep. Kailano's just trying to talk politely to these strangers. What? Ashley, why are you sitting outside over here? I don't even know how this happened. Okay, Taro refused to speak to Ashley outside because he wants a drink. And meanwhile, let's go ahead and extract Kailano from this, like, collection of this woman's like, oh, so you're feeling a little flirty, are you, sir? Let's have him come out and let's actually have him do a little bit of a flirt with the only person here that he has a flirty mood with. And the lights are turning off. It's 4 in the morning. We probably should send everyone home. And we're gonna go ahead and blow a kiss adds fame. Kiss hands, first kiss. Oh, okay, we're just gonna do something gentle. Just a gentle little flirt, just to see how Ashley takes it tonight. Ashley, hold still! For crying out loud! I don't think Kailano wants to flirt with you from, like, across the freaking hall. And the moment is lost. Nah, forget it. Forget it. Like, it's one thing if he can meet her outside briefly to be like, so how are you doing? It's another thing to have to scream it across, like, the bar at 4 in the morning. So, alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and just call it here with this chaos. I love just throwing everyone together to see how they might get along now and then and how relationships might pan out. It looks like we have an amazing dancer over here. Holy cow, with Mayumi. Oh, this is the first time she's been dancing. What the heck? This is really cute. I feel like Taro over here has definitely been hooked, so we'll have to see how that relationship might pan out with our townies. I love developing their stories too. But for now, Ashley's feeling embarrassed, everyone's feeling tired. We're gonna let everybody go ahead and go on home. And when we come back next time, Ashley's going to be focusing, hopefully, finally, on getting some of that very all-important climbing done. So thank you guys so much for joining me. If you guys could, do please leave a like for all of our snowy sled dog stories, as diverse and interesting as they are. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.